The world is your office. Hi, my name is Roger, and I help businesses work from any place and anywhere. So today I'm going to do a series of online video conferencing systems or software that you can use to do your telecommute or teleconferencing and work at home. All right. And with the home-based learning with your kids, so they are also using some of the apps that I'm going to go through. So I hope that this video will be able to help you to lessen your stress if you want to help your kids to get on to their home-based learning using Zoom. So today we'll be focusing only on Zoom. Or if you want to impress your colleagues with a Zoom meeting, this is the video for you. If you are an expert in online conferencing already, so this video might be boring for you, so you can skip this. But if you want to support me and go through this video, then I really appreciate and thank you for your support. Now, so today I look a bit different. My comb hair, my nerd sunglasses, my nerd glasses, and my coats. So online meeting, we have to be presentable, right? Because you can't have your meeting, when you have your meeting, to have your background like that, correct? At the very least, show people that this is what you have and makes your whole meeting more lively and more engaging, I believe. Or have one that shows your company logo as part of your branding when you speak to your clients or your staff or your colleagues, right? Now, Zoom is not a new company. It has been around for a few years, and but I believe a lot of you have only heard of Zoom very, very, very recently. So Zoom is a online meeting tools, in my own opinion, has the least features compared to the rest of the video conferencing software. So that is the reason I believe they have made it in this COVID-19 period. Why? Because, for example, I'll give you a very good example. So during your old days, or actually it's only like 1 week ago, when you are in your office doing your online conferencing, what you do is, most of you do is just go into the meeting room at the time, plug in your computer, and just wait for your participant to come in, and then you just do your presentation. Okay? Do you think this happened automatically? I don't think so. Okay, 1 hour ago, your IT person goes into the room, set up the whole entire system, test the camera, test the video speed, test the system, make sure everything is working. Before you enter the room, he leaves the room so that you can conduct a very conducive and productive meeting. So after the lockdown or the circuit breaker is over, when you go back to your office, please give that IT person a pat on the neck, the pat on the back, not on the neck, on the back, okay? Unless you give him a massage, or just go to Grab and get him some bubble tea now, to show your appreciation, because it's not easy to set up a online conferencing, which a lot of people, I believe, start to experience. So with Zoom, you do not need a very, very complex setup. You do not need to be a master in science to set up an online meeting with using Zoom, right? So that is the reason I believe it exploded and gained so much popularity and so much traction in this COVID-19 period. Okay, so this video will be talking about Zoom and the basic of Zoom. Nothing advanced. So who will be beneficial for this video? I'm going to share. People who do not know how to run the Zoom meeting, they are very stressed, because now even your kids might need to use Zoom for their home-based learning, and you need to sign in for the kids. Now, because of security, you also have to have password and stuff. People are very stressed out. So I'll show you how we will be able to tackle some of these issues later, and hopefully help you with your day-to-day Zoom meeting with your kids, or even just to impress your colleagues. So imagine now you put a good a background like that, and when your colleague look at you and you say, wow, that's great, you know, I never know you can do such things. And then you can 好练, okay, for those who don't know what 好练 means, boast about, you know, the tools. Hopefully you help me boast my channel so that they can learn more and everybody benefit for this. Yeah, so that's my next topic, which is please share with as many people as possible. If you see that they are very stressed in doing online meeting and all these things and complain to you, yeah, you know, I'm very scared to help my kids to do home-based learning because of this and that, please share my video with them. This will benefit them. And if you stick to the end of the whole video, I will throw in a bonus for you. All right, so without further ado, that's my hand. Oh, okay, let's Zoom. Actually zoom.us. Okay, and once you see this is the legit page. So you can actually join the meeting directly from your browser. So Zoom is very smart. You don't need to actually install any app to join a meeting. So what it means that even if you are outside your house, or you do not have your computer with you, because your kids is using your computer for the home-based learning, and you just need a quick meeting, and you have like a random laptop out there, and you can actually use it, and you just click on join your meeting and key in the meeting ID, and then there you go. You do not have to install anything on your laptop. Now, but if that is a personal laptop or a laptop that you're going to use your Zoom meeting very, very frequently, then I would recommend you to download the Zoom app. So if you go to the resource here, up here, and there is a download Zoom client. So they have a Zoom client for meeting. They have a Zoom plugin for Microsoft, IBM Notes and stuff. So for most people, we just have to download the Zoom client for meeting, so that you will run as an individual app. Unless you are very heavy in Microsoft Outlook user, you can actually install Zoom on Outlook, and then you can run your Zoom directly from Outlook. Okay, so but that is more advanced stuff, so we're not going to that. So for most people, we just download the Zoom client for meetings. All right. Now, if you need to host a meeting, if you did not sign in, or if you do not have a downloaded version, you can actually host a meeting from the web, but you still need to sign an account. So you can actually create a new account by sign up free here. So you can proceed to do creation. But if you have a Google account, Gmail account, you can actually directly sign in from here. So once you click, you just key in your Gmail, and then you will be able to log in as per normal. Or if you have a Facebook account, you just click, and then it will actually access your Facebook. Now, in my opinion, if you are going to use Zoom very heavily for this period of time, if your kids are going to use Zoom for their home-based learning, my suggestion is to create a new Google account. Do not use your official Google account with Zoom. Do not use your Facebook with Zoom. The reason is because recently there's an attack on Zoom on security, so there might be some security features that is still lacking in Zoom. We are not going to go through the details, but on the safe side, my recommendation is to create a new Gmail account, okay? and then register yourself as a new Gmail account, because Gmail is free anyway. So how you register a Gmail account is just to go to gmail.com. Okay, what am I doing now? I cannot even spell. All right, so gmail.com, and just create an account. So, and you can create for your entire family, or you can create for individual member of the family. So if you are creating for your kid, please remember to not put in their real age if they are below 16, because I think the minimum age is 16 or 18. I can't really remember, but yeah, but you'll be prompted if the age is wrong. So create the account, go back to Zoom, sign in with Google, and then even if that account is hacked, it doesn't matter because there is nothing in that account. So do not use that account you created for Zoom to do your online banking and stuff. So leave that separate. And I will also use this email so to sign up like promotion and stuff, so that same thing, if that link that I go to is a malicious link, what is affected is my email that has no context and nobody is inside. So that is on the safe part. Things that we can do with Zoom is you can create a new meeting, you can join, you can create a schedule, or you can share your screen. Okay, so basically if you want to start a meeting, we just have to create a new meeting, and then there you go. You'll be able to see the screen, and of course you can join with your computer audio. Okay, so you takes your computer sound and speaker from where it is. Now, if you see, I change my virtual background a lot. Is I do it from here. So under the video, I could stop video, and then you only see a picture of me if I choose to upload a picture of me there without the video, or I can do the video, or I can mute or unmute myself from this tab. Now, if I go to choose a virtual background, yep, so I can change my background. So now I'm the beach. I can change to my messy room. Okay, so just now when you see, this is not my room, this is a picture. And I can change back to, or if I want, I can change back to a very nice background. Now, how do I add a picture here? So basically you can actually add an image or a video. So if you have a video that you already shot and you want to be as part of the video, you can do it there. So you add a video and you read it in, and you can have effect like this. Okay. Now, most of the stuff here, you do not have to do anything. By default, it should work. But if you have time, you can actually play around. But that is more advanced. But as I said, as a beginner, that is more than sufficient. All right. So that is how you run a Zoom meeting. So I'm going to stop my video so it's less distracting, so we can actually focus on what I want to show. So we can actually manage our participants. So I am the host, and I could invite, and I could actually copy the URL, and I can email this URL to anyone, or I could copy this invitation. So when I copy this invitation, okay, so and I paste it to any email address or WhatsApp or WeChat, you will see there is a Zoom link and a meeting ID and a password. This meeting ID and password is also available from this part. So if you see at the top, you will see the meeting ID. This is the meeting ID, and this is the password. So there's a few ways of inviting people. So when someone wants to log in to your meeting, this is what happens. Okay. Now I'm going to join the meeting room. So just bear with me for a while. Let's type in. Right, and okay. And I'm going to key the password. Okay, so now I'm going to join the meeting. And if someone's joining the meeting, you will see there is a username, and he is not able to see anything on your screen until you admit him. So now, if I press admit, you will see his yes. So you will see him coming to your left hand side. So as more and more people are accessing, you will be able to admit. You have to admit them into your meeting. Of course, most of them are on mute. And if you're on mute and you don't want to disturb people, we can actually type a text and everybody will see this text. Or if you just want to talk to the person in private, and only that person will be able to see your text. So the users is able to privately message each other as well. So not just the host. Okay, so that is how. And you can actually share screen. So when you share screen, you could actually choose the type of screen that you want. If you just want to share an app and show people on the app, or you can actually go and share a whiteboard and start to do presentation on the whiteboard. So like for teacher, they usually will use the whiteboard feature because this is very good for training. Then so it actually mimics the real whiteboard in the uh, real world. Okay, so this is how you can make use of the whiteboard. All right, so if you close this, the sharing will end. All right, of course, if you click on the record, it will record the session. Now, when you are recording the session, your voice and your video and everything will be recorded within the Zoom app. So now, of course, you can give the reaction like hi and a thumbs up so that you don't disturb the rest. Now, once you finish your recording, okay, and I end meeting. Okay, so to keep this meeting running, you need to assign a host, or so that means I can pass this host to another person if I'm going to leave the meeting, or I could end the meeting for everyone. So if I leave the meeting for everyone, everybody will be kicked out of the meeting room. So I end. So remember just now I did a recording. Okay, so once I did a recording, the only way I can get my recording is if I end the meeting, and it will save into the Zoom folder. Okay, always if you do a lot of recording, always go back to your Zoom folder and try to look at the files that you don't want, because if you do a lot of video recording, you will take out a lot of space, and if your laptop do not have a lot of space left, you will run into issue like not enough disk space, and that could be a problem, and you create some more IT issues. So those videos that you don't need, we can actually delete them off, right? And of course, once you delete, make sure you empty your trash. If not, the file size will still be in the computer. Now, if someone asks you to meeting for a meeting, you can join. So you can key in the meeting ID. You can change your name, and you can connect audio or do not connect audio, or turn off a video before you join. Okay, because sometimes you may not be wearing very well dressed. You just want the quick talk. You don't want to go and do your makeup, so you can actually start without your video. Okay. Now, this is a schedule which people underutilize, which I like a lot, because you can actually, once you are signed with account with Zoom, you can actually create your own meeting time. So once you create the meeting, say I want to have at 7 a.m. Okay, and the meeting for 45 minutes, and this is because I have only a free Zoom account. That's why your Zoom is only 40 minutes. We're going to talk about the different plan later. Okay, so 45 minutes, I can even give my own password so that I do not have to depend on the Zoom password. Okay, and then audio, I can put computer audio. All right, or you can have computer or telephone, because some people maybe in less developed country like Indonesia or Africa, actually Africa internet is 5G now, so yeah, but the less developed part of Africa, they may not have a strong internet. They may actually dial in to listen to your presentation, and you can actually put into Outlook calendar, Google calendar, and then you schedule. So once you schedule, okay, you will go into the calendar, and you will add the calendar into your Google Calendar or your Outlook calendar. Okay, so this is the basic. And once you have added the meeting, your meeting timeline will be displayed here, and you can see how many meetings that you have. So this is a very good way of organizing your meetings if you do multiple meetings in a day. So this is actually a good way of scheduling your Zoom meeting. All right. Now, let us go and understand what plan shall we go with Zoom. Okay, so for the basic one-to-one meeting, okay, so where is the price and okay, so for the free meeting, please note that you can host up to 100 participants. You can have unlimited one-to-one meetings, but each meeting is only limited to 40 minutes. Okay, so you will have your video conferencing, you have your web conferencing, and you have your group collaboration features, and you have your security. People can sign in from their iPad, iOS, Android, Windows browser, as you see, browser or app. Okay, now for companies that need more than 40 minutes of meeting time, they could buy the Pro or Medium or Enterprise. I'm not going deep into this because I assume you guys who are looking at my video are not running big meetings, or you are not from IT, so you will not be actually the one buying the licenses. Your company would be the one buying the license and distributing that to you. Now, but if you really want to buy the license, just take note that when you buy, okay, you can have unlimited meeting, but if you want to have like rooms, you need to pay extra. So these are the extra things that you may need to pay. Like if you want to create a webinar for 100 people, 500. So these are the costs that you have to pay per month or per year. Okay. And if you need like a Zoom phone, you have to pay for it. But actually Zoom phone is more for the US. Or if you want really large meeting, then you have to pay for additional costs. So it's something that you need to take note. All right.
So I've done my Zoom online video presentation. I hope you like it, and I hope I actually can help some of you start off with your online meeting with Zoom. So if you think that I really help you, please leave a comment below and let me know how I helped you. I would like to hear them. Today is Friday, so I will take a break on the weekend, but I will be creating more content for the weeks to come during the weekend. So on Monday, I'll be back with Google Meet. So I'll talk about how Google Meet can help you in terms of doing more collaborative work, and you will see the difference between Zoom and Google Meet if you follow my channel. So if you have not liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so that when I have a new content, you will get notified. So be safe. Weekend is coming. Do not just go out unnecessarily, and put on a mask if you need to. And when you're doing your meeting, please be presentable, right? So I'll see you on Monday. Cheers. So thank you for staying to the very end. As promised, the bonus will be helping you if you want to create a customized Zoom wallpaper. So if you have pictures, logos, or anything and a theme that you want for your Zoom wallpaper, you let me know. Send an email to me at this address, and I will create and send back the wallpaper for you.